Alright, hello, welcome to the latest update on the severe weather and the power outage situation on Long Island. We now have 42,084 customers without power on Long Island. And all across the island you can see just large areas that there are huge outages that we have to go talk about. It looks like there is one now out in Wading River. Yep, we have one in Wading River too. Not a tremendously large one, but not a surprise. Storm is moving out to the east end. It has weakened, but there's still a warning out. Let me show you the radar. Here is the storm. So here it is as it moves across Long Island, and there it is, weakened. So it is moving away now from Long Island, and we just have some showers around right now. So let's focus on these power outages again. We'll work our way from east to west. Let's first looks like we may have a big outage on Fire Island here. Let's see. No, it's only 16 customers without power in Fire Island. Here let's take a look at the east end. We don't have anything. So we'll work our way from east to west, like I said. Big outages around Farmingdale. We have outages around, a lot of outages around. Looks like we have another big one around Selden. So you have these two big ones here in Farmingdale. Let's move this over here like this. So Farmingdale, we have 1,256 customers without power in Lake Ronkonkoma. In Ronkonkoma, we have 1,365. But then we also have these other outages here that are affecting a good portion of Lake Ronkonkoma is out. This area was hit very, very hard by these storms, it appears. As we look into Central Islip, you will see we have another outage here around Brentwood. Another large outage. This may be affecting the Long Island Railroad. 1,896 customers without power. The reason why I say that is now I've just gotten word that there might be a suspension on the Ronkonkoma Branch. Looking at Islip. Oh boy, all of Islip is out pretty much at this point. We have a large outage here. That's 772. North Bayshore, 1,148. 1,712. Great River, you have another outage there. 796 people without power. West Islip, you have almost a complete blackout in West Islip, north of the Long Island Railroad, and maybe south of the railroad too at this point. This is affecting, it appears, the entirety of West Islip here. You have 2,358 without power and 1,743 without power. Another large outage in Babylon here, West Babylon. Actually, this is more like West Babylon that is being impacted. 1,810, and also in a good part of Lindenhurst is also out as well. 1,103 people without power. A tremendous storm here. This indicates, yeah, we have a big outage in North Lindenhurst. Looks like a complete blackout in North Lindenhurst right now. All these reds here. This is a complete blackout over here. What a mess tonight. What a mess. Okay, so getting back to power outages, and I just checked the news. It appears that there might be, we'll have to look up and see what's going on. It appears there's heavy wind damage in this area right here, Farmingdale. This whole area here, we have large amount of power outages here. There's there was a roof collapse here. So we have power outage in Bethpage. Plainedge is being hit hard by power outages as well. Just a huge amount of power outages across the island. But I want to look at some of the other things going on. So we'll look at the railroad. Let's see what we have. We have a delay on the railroad now. Ronkonkoma due in Penn is delayed at Central Islip due to weather-related signal trouble. So we may have a service suspension on the Ronkonkoma line, which would not be a surprise due to these storms at all whatsoever. But I want to go and see if we can find some other information. Let's go to News 12 Long Island's Twitter. Fios 1 was the only... all right, so here we... See, why did they put this on? Suspicious. This is what all the city stations led with. City's suspicious package. What about the 40,000 people without power tonight and these severe storms? Trump administration. They don't even have anything on the severe storms. This is unbelievable. Let me see if we can get on. Let's see if Fios 1 has Twitter here. Maybe they'll Have something here. No, nothing here either. Let's see. Long Island Firewire. Let's see if we can get to. Let's see if they have a Twitter. Something. They do not have a Twitter. I cannot believe it. It's always hard getting information. Always hard getting information on these storms. Always hard. It's always a struggle to get information because there just isn't any. National Weather Service. Okay, I have Googled here. Well, we're using the Twitter here to find out some information. Damaging winds. So, yes, see, they've indicated the Doppler radar here of 97 mile an hour wind gusts. This is old information already because that number has gone up quite a bit. Here's a storm going through Manhattan. We're trying to get information right now on these storms and the damage that they've caused, but that's all right. This is IEM bot. Okay, let's see. On monitored. All right, multiple trees down on Copeg Road. Let's see if we can find out information on that. Let me just see if we can get some more information here from the Twitter right now. Bad storm, a lot of trees down, a lot of wind damage in this area here. Very strong winds moving across Long Island. So we're trying here to get information for you. I'm sorry if this is a little off, but again, this is what we have to deal with when we're trying to get information. So let me go to that that feed there that said that, I mean, I don't know why. See, News 12 should be tweeting about this. Why are they not tweeting? All right, so this is North Lindenhurst. Thunderstorm, multiple trees down on Copeg Road. Let's click this link and see where it takes us here. This is going to take us to Mesonet. All right. So, okay, this is actually going to show us damage here. All right, so we have a report of multiple trees down on North Lindenhurst. But Fios 1 has reported that there's been a roof collapse or a wall collapse in Farmingdale. That is not on here right now. Let's see if we can get to the rest of this and see if they have anything on that collapse, because that's what I'm trying to find out right now for you. My colleague Matt may be talking about this too. So wind gusts 50 to 55 mile an hour with this storm. Severe thunderstorm warning. Tree. All right, so this seems to have a lot of the reports here that we need. Numerous trees down around Babylon Town, Amityville, thunderstorm wind damage. Trees down North Lindenhurst, thunderstorm wind damage. I'm trying to find out what happened in Farmingdale because there was a wall that collapsed as a result of this storm. Wantaw, thunderstorm wind damage. A gust of 61 mile an hour reported in Wantaw. So he's had some strong winds with them when they move through here. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect. So this seems to be a good place to look here. Let's go and take a look. And it looks like there was a 58 mile an hour gust in Tribeca. So it looks like the city got hit hard too. 76. I cannot believe the New York City stations led with the package on the freaking George Washington Bridge. Anything to, because they get to a certain demographic, and a certain demographic loves terrorism-related news. Meanwhile, we are being terrorized by climate change. That's a much bigger threat, but they don't want to talk about that. I'm sorry for the rant, but I had to throw that in there. So let me see if I can find out Farmingdale collapse. Let's see if we can find out Farmingdale collapse and get any information right now on this for you. All right, News 12 does have a report. So, building partially collapses in Farmingdale. The collapse happened shortly after 9:30 p.m. This was probably due to the storm. It was 60 Executive Boulevard in East Farmingdale right now, but very little information being provided by News 12 Long Island. We'll go to their website right now. And last time I checked, there wasn't, and there isn't anything. All they have is this: severe thunderstorms ripped through Long Island here. Wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour. Down trees and wires in Babylon, according to Pat Kavlin. Rotation was reported over JFK. And meteorologist Rich Hoffman reports that a car was totaled at 351 Lakewood Shore Boulevard in Massapequa. There are a lot of trees and branches down in that area. So we will have a lot of storm reports to go through in tomorrow's weather update, I'm sure. But this has been, let's take a look at the power outage number. We're still at 42,007. 42,701. Again, bear with me. There's a lot of information to go through. We'll go to outages by area again and take a look and see how this is going. So Nassau has 6,606 outages. 2,548 in the town of Hempstead, 1,449 in the town of North Hempstead, 2,609 in the town of Oyster Bay. Suffolk, obviously harder hit, 36,085 people without power there. In the Babylon town, you have in Babylon 11,144. Brookhaven wasn't hit too hard. Islip 21,361. Smithtown, not that much. So some areas didn't get hit hard at all. The storms did lose steam, but it appears Babylon, Islip. When we look at this power outage map, it kind of shows the story of where the worst wind damage occurred, and that would be in an area from this area here is south and east of Hicksville through Levittown, Plain Edge, Farmingdale, into Babylon, Islip, Great River, and this whole area here. So we will have plenty of storm reports for you tomorrow regarding this. Let's just go right now to the models and take a look and see very briefly, because we had a lot of stuff happen tonight. And we're just going to actually go over the next couple of days because, again, we just have a lot of stuff going on. The good news is it's over. We're not going to get any more storms after tonight, and we're going to have the temperatures cool down dramatically as we head into the weekend here. Friday, you could see temperatures only in the 70s. Saturday, 70s, maybe to near 80, and 70s on Sunday as well. And, of course, what really counts are those dew points going down. And that's what we're going to enjoy tomorrow. Dew points dropping into the 50s. Saturday, dew points dropping into the 40s. And still some nice, beautiful dry air for your Sunday as well. And we'll look at the sky cover as well. Look at that, and then we're going to wrap this weather update up. Like, a tremendous amount of stuff going on. Going to probably be plenty of cloud cover for your Friday, but that gets out of here by Saturday. We have a nice day, and Sunday looks also like a nice day. So we'll have many more images and pictures to go through, I'm sure, as the information comes in on these severe thunderstorms that rolled through. We'll just look at the Ventus sky and show you exactly what happened again on the radar. So we're going to back this radar up to around this time here. So you can see the line right here getting started over northern New Jersey. Here is the line, and then it moved east. So this almost reminds me of a derecho because it really held together for a long time. This was around 7:50, I believe. 7:50. This is 8 o'clock. You can see it's approaching Parsippany, Morristown. 8:30. It's getting close to Newark, Union. It's in Essex County, and into Bergen County and Passaic County in New Jersey. We go to 8:40. It's now moving into New York City, into Manhattan, and then as we get to 9 o'clock, it moves over Queens, Brooklyn, and then at around 9:20, it's moving into our area, and it just blows up again as it hits Nassau County. Blows up, and this is 9:20. This is 9:30. This is 9:40. This is 9:50. And you can see, look at this little thing here. What is this going on here? Is that hail, or is that some kind of rotation? There may have even been a tornado from this. Who knows? We'll find out. 10 o'clock. It's now over Lake Ronkonkoma. 10:20. It is now moving over the ridge and the Pine Barrens and starting to weaken. As we get to 10:30, it starts falling apart as it heads toward Riverhead. But wow, what an active night across our area. There's going to be a ton of things to talk about tomorrow, and I'll keep you posted on all of it. So thank you for watching. Take care. Have a good night. I hope you were safe tonight and avoided the worst that these storms had to deal with, took shelter. And I know there are probably a lot of people out there who don't have power right now. These storms are becoming more and more common as we deal with the worsening climate crisis, and there's just so much to talk about. Power outage numbers have climbed again. Just before we wrap up this update here, power outage numbers have climbed again. We have we have that power outage in Carl Place, but I'm sure that the outages are coming in more for out east, Suffolk County, in particular. This whole area has been hit very, very hard. Yeah, we have an expanding outage now that is going from West Islip into Deer Park. We have another, again, these areas of yellow are complete blackouts. So Islip, North Bay Shore, West Islip, West Babylon are almost in a complete blackout right now. Um, it looks like they were able to fix that outage around Farmingdale. I don't see it here. Yeah, I don't see it here. So it looks like the Farmingdale outage was restored, but there are more outages popping up, and more will pop up on the map. As the night goes on, here I won't be surprised if this number goes up to maybe for 50,000 before the night is over. We'll look and see if anything's happened out east as far as the storms heading out east. There is one outage around Northampton actually now, so that's a new one. And then we have a few out. Oh, we have a big one in Shelter Island now. So it appears that a big part of Shelter Island is now without power as well. We have a blackout over there as well in Shelter Island that is affecting a good part of Shelter Island right now. So that will conclude this weather update on this extremely active night across our area. And again, I hope you're all safe tonight as we continue to deal with these worsening natural disasters due to climate change. We're seeing more and more of this kind of thing. And with no sea breeze, I was worried about this happening. Again, just tons and tons of power outages, a lot of damage across Suffolk County. Anyway, that will conclude this weather update. I want to thank you for watching. Have a good night. Be safe.